Hi everybody, PJ here. A bit unusual, isn't it? It's Thursday. So I was supposed to be going out tonight and it got cancelled, so I thought, yeah, what the hell? Why not do a live stream and see if anybody's on and if anybody's knocking about. So yeah, thought I'd give it a go. But yeah, I put a poll on oh hang on a minute, let's have a look. Comments. Cheers from the USA. How you doing, USA? You must think we're bloody crackers in England. What's going off at the moment with all the politics and everything else. But that's another subject, I'm afraid. So yeah. But anyway, I put a poll on earlier today about my auditing channel and putting lifestyle videos on as well. And let me just have a quick look. Now then, I asked who wanted me to leave things as they are, and who wanted me to start a new channel. And yeah, it is mad. It's bloody crackers. You gotta be careful what you say, or else you get a knock on door off at business, and they'll come and take you down to the police station and bang you up for saying something. You know, for saying no, really. So it's not that good. It's going good, mate. It's going good. Like I said, I was supposed to be going out today. I was supposed to be going and doing some dog training, but unfortunately, it's been cancelled. So I thought, hey, why not? I'm going to do a live stream. So here I am. Bit short notice, like, but you know. But yeah, lost our human rights. Well, that's what it's supposed to be about, isn't it? Having human rights. My dad always said, before he passed away, poor old bugger, you got to be human to have human rights. So, there you go. But that's life, isn't it? Kyle, is that an Irish flag? It looks like it. It's a bit hard to see on the screen, to be fair. But yeah, I'm all right, mate. How are you? So, anyway, I did put a poll on to see if people wanted me to stop putting my lifestyle videos on. And we've got a result here. 49% said, yeah, keep them on the auditing channel. 17% said, move it and that they'd subscribe. And 35% move content to a new channel, but I probably won't subscribe. So I'm afraid I'm going to keep putting them on this channel at the moment. I know it'll pay a few people off, like, because they just want me to do the audits. But it's just really, really pain in the ass starting a new channel, getting the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 viewing hours. It's not an easy job. So I thought I'd keep them as they are at the moment. But what can I say? It's not doing a lot on not doing a lot on the lifestyle videos, but it's building up slowly. Excuse me, wind. I'm not a fan of our government, Trump, Biden, left, right, they all suck balls. Just saying. It's same here, mate. You know what they say? You can't polish a turd. How you doing, Nick? Hope you're doing all right, mate. Um, Hope you're having a good week. Soon be weekend. Tomorrow's Poets' Day. Piss off early. Tomorrow's Saturday. So yeah, I've got to get it in today. I don't know if I'll manage one on Sunday because I've got my daughter and grandkids and everything coming down Sunday from Durham. So it's going to be like a bloody madhouse here. So there you go. There's my doggy mug. Look. Now, if you hear a load of banging around in the background, it's my dog. He's got one of these big plastic toys that makes a noise when he knocks it about, and he loves it. And when he starts playing with it, that's it. You can't hear it tell you or anything. But yeah, keep it on one channel. It helps with different things. Yeah, to be honest, I know some people like say, "Oh, you should be doing auditing and nothing else," but some of the people that like the auditing like the lifestyle videos as well. So, I was kind of hoping to get the response that I did get. And so I'm quite happy at that, and more or less 50%, like it as it is. And a lot less, want me to put it on a new channel, which I'm a bit reluctant to do. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't make out of them. But I do enjoy doing them. And I'm kind of hoping that it does help people that's starting to get on a little bit in life, trying to give them a bit of advice because I've been knocking about a bit. It's a week now till my 70th birthday. Don't look bad for 70, do I? Well, I hope not anyway. So, no Coke t-shirt. No, not today, mate. Let me move that. I've got my Sellers Scouts t-shirt on today. I've had this a long time. I've got two of them actually. One shrunk in tumble dryer. Well, that's my excuse anyway. I don't know whether it's that the t-shirt shrunk or I've expanded. Probably the latter. But I have lost 2.5 stone um, doing my fitness routines. I am trying to get fit enough for this. I keep saying Ultimate Warrior, but it's not. It's Total Warrior. I am trying to get fit enough for it. 10K across country over all sorts of obstacles, and that's one of the reasons that I've started putting these lifestyle things on. And the other thing I'm doing is advising people my age. I know it's still lifestyle. How to get started on YouTube, and don't be scared of it. Don't be scared of doing YouTube. And I say that no matter what age you are, you can do all right on YouTube. Now, I did a kind of an audit video today. I don't know if you know where Meadow Hall is. It's a massive retail centre, shopping centre just on as the Americans call it, a mall. It's a massive shopping centre just outside Sheffield, at the side of the M1, and they hate people with cameras. And I took my little Insta Go 3S with me, and when it's out the pod, it's only that big, and I put it on my t-shirt there with the magnet behind, and managed to walk all the way around. Well, not all the way around, but quite a bit of Meadowhall into a couple of shops and things, and nobody noticed. So it's really good for covert videoing in places where they don't like your videoing. I'm going to put that on in a couple of days, so you'll be able to see it. I'm not saying it's anything exciting like, but you'll be able to see how well this camera works, and how people don't notice it so much. Hi all, Fishing Frustrations UK. There's three things I hate: decorating, gardening, and I'm sorry, mate, but fishing. I'm not a fisherman. If I want to drown maggots, I'll pick a bucket full up and I'll chuck them in the river and just feed the bloody fish. I'm sorry, I'm not into fishing. So, video of a madhouse. Yeah, I might video them all when they're here, actually. Now, I'm going to help my daughter start a YouTube channel up. I will let you know when it's up and running, and I will leave a link to it. And this is very, very close to my heart, really. She's got three kids, twin girls that are 6 years old and a little lad who's 4 year old. Now, one of the girls and the little lad both have ADHD, and at times they can be, I'm not going to say little buggers, they can be little buggers and quite hard to deal with. So we're going to start, or she's going to start a channel with my help, making videos about, what it's like living with kids with ADHD and how to deal with them and everything else. And yeah, she's quite looking forward to doing it. But they are hard work at times. Not seen me on for a while. Did you catch an old video the other day? Yeah, I have a couple of videos that I have re-edited and stuck on. These are from like 4 years ago. So I looked at my statistics and it says that a lot of people haven't seen them. People that started watching me like 1 year, 2 year ago haven't seen these videos. So I thought, well, while I'm doing things or sat around doing no, I'll repurpose them, which is what I've done. And yeah, it seems to be going all right. I fish, sing, cook, all sorts. I do everything bar the fishing. I do enjoy singing. I'm not sure Mrs. PJ's keen on me singing, but I'm not going to sing here. But I'm not a bad singer, really. I used to have singing lessons at one time, which were a bit of a giggle, and it was I really enjoyed it. But the lady who used to have singing lessons with, she retired and packed in, and I've just never bothered since. But yeah, we used to start off with all this nee na nee na nee na nee na stuff, and it used to drive me mad. That T-shirt you have on, were you in that army? Yes, mate. Did 5 years, 75 till 80. Yeah, used to truck around the bush and have a bit of a hard time. It might be worth, if you're interested, Google Cellar Scouts and see the kind of thing we used to get up to. We were bad boys, really were. So, Roy Michael, good evening, PJ from a wet Derbyshire. Love your YouTube channel and your lifestyle choices. Very interesting. Thank you. It's not only wet in Derbyshire, mate, it's bloody wet here where I live in Worksop. It's bloody crap. We did have about an hour's worth of sunshine, which has charged my battery up off the solar panels. So I've got I think about 98% at the moment. But yeah, the weather's not been very good. And according to my iPhone, let me just have a look what the weather's going to be like for the next few days. I'm sure I know. Friday's not going to be bad. Saturday's going to be overcast. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and next Saturday, rain, 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 and rain. Rain, rain, go away, come on back another day, they used to say, didn't they? So, yeah, the weather's not so good. So I am glad that some of you are enjoying the lifestyle videos. I'm going to start putting one or two more on about how to cope with starting a YouTube channel when you're getting on a bit and things that you can use and things like that. So I am gonna vary it a bit, and hopefully it's going to keep people interested with a bit of luck. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Now, it's my birthday, but 2 days before, it's my daughter's birthday. So really and truly, since she's been born, I never seem to have a birthday. Everybody concentrates on her birthday and not on mine. When I had my 60th, we had a joint party. It was her 18th and my 60th. I think I got about 6 or 7 of my mates there, and she got about 30 of her or 40 of her friends there. I mean, we had some family there, obviously, as well. But yeah, we had a room full of all her schoolmates, which it was crazy, to be honest. But she said to me once, "What's the best birthday present you ever had, Dad?" And I said, "You." And she was quite chuffed at that. So, yeah, I always appreciate people that expose corrupt, cowardly bully clowns. Keep it up. Yeah, I hate bullies. I went in the army when I was 15. I left school at Easter. I was 15 in September. I left school at Easter, which is like 15 and a half, and 2 weeks later, I was gone. I was in the army and didn't come home for 3 months. And there was a lot of bullying, a hell of a lot of bullying. And that that made me really hate bullies. You know, I was a bit of a nutter, really. I never got bullied because I used to say to him, come round, beat the shit out of me, but I know where you sleep. Don't go to sleep if you do, because I'll be round with a broom handle and lay 7 bells out of you while you're asleep. So, I never got it much, to be fair. What's this? A laughing face. Don't have a new grandson. Um, yeah, he's about a year old now. He's what? No, he's older than that. He's what? 18 month. He's walking, and he talks like. Like they do when they want to talk, but they don't know how to talk. Uh, he's not even got round to saying granddad or nana or mum yet. I think he can just about manage mum. So, there you go. But, oh, thanks, Nick. I try and do my best, mate. I am trying to keep on top of my age and trying to do my best. So, what's this? Love to read your autobiography if you ever did one. And it would be very interesting and educational. No, I don't fancy it, mate. Too many memories that I don't want to relive. Um, I was, this time last year, I was really suffering very, very badly with PTSD. I mean, really, really badly. I wouldn't go out of the house, I wouldn't do anything. And Mrs. PJ was really worried she wouldn't leave me on my own and all the rest of it. And I had therapy and had to talk about a lot of things that I didn't want to talk about. So, it's like, yeah, I don't really want to relive some of them things. Um, some of it was very hard, very cruel, and not very nice. So there you go. I still have the dreams, but I'm not as bad as I used to be, or the nightmares, I should say. I can hardly walk at 55. I don't know what's the. You've got pockets full of fish. That's what it is, and maggots, mate. What's the problem? Why can you hardly walk? A lot to do with diet. What you eat. You are what you eat, so they say. Butwell. I don't know where Butwell is, mate. Looking well for 70. Hell, I'm only 50, and you'll get around better than I do. Lol, good on you. Well, to be honest, I've always been fit. I had to be. They used to come and kick me out of bed, tell me to put a big pack on my back and a hill in front of me, and make me run up and down it. So, in my younger days, I had to be really, really fit. In fact, at 50 years old, I was running 10K in an hour. I know it was on a treadmill. It's not the same as running out on the road, but I could get on a treadmill and run 10K in an hour. And then I damaged my back. Well, I say I damaged my back. Uh, According to the physio, I trapped a nerve in my back. Now, I went to the doctors because I'd got this pain all the way down my leg. It was absolute agony. And all they kept doing was giving me painkillers and stuff like that. And I was really struggling to just get in and out the car. I had to like lift my leg out the car and lift my leg back in. It was terrible. Uh, and after a 12 month, he said, I think we ought to send you for some physio. So I went up to Bassett Law Hospital when I got the appointment, and I went to see the physio. And he laid me face down on this bench type thing, and he examined me. He started examining me back. Anyway, he says, sit up. So I sat up, and he says, it's not your leg that's the problem, it's your back. I says, but it's my leg that hurts. He says, yeah, but it's your back causing the problem. I says, how's that work? So he says, lay down again. And he got his thumb, and my oldest daughter, Megan, was there. And he says he pushed his thumb about that far in my back, and I screamed in agony. He says, where did that hurt? I says, my leg. He says, well, I'm not touching your leg, I'm touching you. It's your back I'm pressing. And I think I had about 4 or 5 sessions of physio, and then I was right as rain after that. And I thought, 12 months in bloody agony with all them painkillers and everything else, they could have saved an absolute fortune in just sending me for some physio in the bloody first place. So, you know, but what can you do? Another auditor says he don't like fishing too. Don't worry. Now, I get a lot of people asking me about DJ, and I spoke to him on, what day is it? Thursday. I spoke to him on Monday, and he's just absolutely pulled out with work. So that's why he's not making videos anymore. But we are making plans to go out and have a day out together. I don't mean like, day out. I mean like a smile your own candid camera kind of day out. So we are making plans to. Oh, hang on, there you go. We just had one. Is DJ okay? So yeah, it's been really busy. It's been really busy at work, but we are making plans to get out in the very very near future. So there you go. Yeah, I've just watched some of them shorts on the PCSO demanding your info, saying it's the law. Honestly, mate, aren't they bloody thick and ignorant? You know, I just can't. I can't understand or figure out the logic in some of these coppers. Now, don't get me wrong; some are all right. When I got knocked over about a year ago, just before I went to Egypt, the coppers that turned up, they were as right as rain. And the woman that actually hit me with the car, I said to the copper, I says, "Don't charge her with anything. It's all right. I'm okay. Taking some skin off my knee, and I've cracked a rib, like, but other than that, I'm still alive. So I don't want you to charge her, with anything." And he didn't. But I'll be honest, if it were other way around, the bastards would have done me. I'll tell you. So if you fish, you can sing soul music. Yeah, how good are you? What do you call a fish with no eyes? That's one of my granddad jokes. Do I like any motorsports? Yeah, I do. I've been watching those on YouTube. The old cars, racing at where is it now? I can't remember. The Cortinas and the Mark One Cortinas and the E-type Jags and all that kind of stuff. The old Mark One Minis and everything racing, and I've really, really enjoyed it. It's been good, but I don't know if you know. You probably do. I've got a Mark Three Audi TTS that's been well, it's on steroids. It's been enhanced. It's had a remap and it's putting just short of 400 brake horsepower out. So, yeah, it is. It can be exceptionally scary, especially when you get on, you come off at roundabout on bypass and you think, oh, just give it a bit of stick up here. And before you know what you're doing, it's like, oops, I'm speeding. Just like that. It's crazy. So, yeah, it's, it's a bit scary. I went down to my uncle's funeral down to Gatwick, and I was quite pleased. I mean, I didn't speed. I got it up to 70 mile an hour, hit cruise control, and I got just over 40, nearly 41 to a gallon out of it. So, you know, thanks, Graham. Yeah, I keep thinking to myself, do I want any more birthdays? But if I don't have any more birthdays, I'm only going to last to this one, and then that's it. I'm gone. So there you go. No, keep them coming. And good evening to you. I hope you're doing all right. Uh, Happy birthday. My birthday was last week. Big 60 for me, fella. Well done. 60 is the new 50 and 50 is the new 40. Does that mean 70 is the new 60? I don't know. I don't know. Um, but to be honest, I am quite pleased with how well I feel and everything at this age. So I am quite happy. Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you very much, my friend. Really appreciate it. All donations gratefully accepted, but definitely appreciate that. Thank you very much. Uh, Good to see you loving the content. I'm loving life, mate. That's what it is. Um, I've got everything I want. I've got beautiful wife, uh, brilliant kids, grandkids drive me crazy sometimes. Kids drive me crazy sometimes, in fact. But yeah, I've got everything I want. I'm enjoying life. Um, but I think I've always enjoyed life, really. It was the work I weren't keen on. No, I didn't mind work. I always enjoyed work. I was one of these people that if I didn't enjoy it, I didn't bloody do it. I found something else to do. Back issues and leg issues. Go and see a physio, mate. Go and see a physio. What's this? Life throws us curveballs, as you know very well. Yeah, life's not easy. It's like you think you've got everything all set up, and I'm going to do this and I want to do that, and then shit happens and it don't work out. I mean, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, you're right. Life can throw curveballs, mate. Yeah, Craig, I'm doing really well, mate. I'm doing really well. I did a video. I just put it out. Is it today? Yeah, put it out today. Like a 30-minute video walking through Clumber Park, and God, by the time I got back to the car, I was doing some bloody heavy breathing. Not the type of heavy breathing I want to do. I prefer the other type. Yeah, still knocking the nail in, mate. But Yeah, it was easier than last time. Let me put it like that. So I'm really trying to look after myself. I think the older you get, the more conscious of your health you get. I think not so much fitness, but health. What's this? Meant to say well done, PJ, on the work you're going to do. It's supposed to be a run, but I will be walking. It's getting over them walls that's bothering me. Hi mate, how long have you been growing your hair? I've been growing it all my life actually. I was born with it. And it's grown ever since. But if you're saying how long have I had these, look at them. About 15 years now. I'm going to tell you why I've got them, shall I? When I used to teach people to drive the lorries, I used to take them on Gamston Airfield, which is just off the A1 near Retford, to do the reversing and the trailer drop. There was a massive big hangar base there. And I used to take them on there, which was really nice in the summer. But in the winter, it was bloody cold. In fact, I remember one December, I'm there with a big coat on and still in my shorts, and one at farmers come past in his tractor and stops and shouts, "Hey, you bloody crackers!" I said, "Why? What's up?" He says, "Shorts in this weather." I says, "Always wear shorts." I think I went about 4 years and never wore trousers, wore shorts all year. And if you look back at some of my old auditing videos, I don't know if you can see, I've got shorts on even in January. So yeah, but anyway, the thing that used to get cold was my head, and I said to Mrs. PJ, I says, I'm gonna grow my hair about September time. I said I'm gonna grow my hair a bit because my head gets cold, and you know I want a bit of hair to keep my head warm. And she says, "Well, I don't want you to wear a woolly hat." I says, "Well, when you've got no hair, and I mean, I used to shave my head down closer than that, right down to the bone. It makes your head itch. It's like a woolly hat makes your head itch. And so I'm going to grow my hair. Anyway, it got about that long, and she's going, I hate it, get your hair cut." And then it got about this long, and she's going on at me, get your hair cut, get your hair cut. And when it got about that long, she was driving me mad. I hate it. Get your hair cut, get your head shaved, back to what you normally do. You're not my thug anymore. Well, yeah, but my head's warm. Anyway, I got that pissed off with her nagging at me to get my hair cut. I says, right. I says, I've had it now. I says, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grow my hair and put dreadlocks in. My mate's got dreadlocks, you see. I said, I'm going to grow my hair and put dreadlocks in. And she made a very, very fatal mistake. She said, "Oh, no, you're fucking not." So there you go. Never tell a man he's not. Were the army days the best years of your life? No, the best years of my life, believe it or not, are now. Um, by the time I was like 25, I'd done more things in life than most people do in 2, 3 lifetimes. I'd done a lot of traveling, seen a lot of things, done a lot of things. Um, it was definitely a very exciting, full of action life, mainly because of what I was doing and where I was. Uh, and I'm afraid jumping out of aeroplanes for a living, it can be a bit exhilarating, and it can be a bit hairy at times. And when we were in Rhodesia, we used to jump into trees and all sorts of things. They stopped the SAS doing that because there were that many injuries, but they didn't stop us bloody doing it, I'll tell you. PJ's always had the dreads. No, I weren't born with them, mate. In fact, when I was born, my hair was that long. Um, and my dad first saw me, he says, "Oh, look at all his hair. Look how long it is. We can use him as a mop." And I think they tried to a time or two. Sciatica, you've got that too. Oh, sciatica's bloody murder, mate. Really is. Thumbs up to Lee. Will DJ be back when he has time? Yeah, we've had a chat about it on Monday, and he is going to get back at it. It's just finding time. Like I say, we're trying to sort something out between us so we can get out there and have a laugh together. Sciatica can be a right git. Yeah, no, it can. I had a 1600E. I had to sell it. Yeah, that's the old. Was that the old Mark II Cortina 1600E? They were quite nice then. They got that little bit on the top of the dashboard with a little, was it 3 or 4 little dials in there as well, like oil pressure and stuff. Yeah, they were good. Do you do intermittent fasting? I do intermittently. Yeah, I'm doing it at the moment. Um, I have an eating window between 3 o'clock in the afternoon and 6 o'clock on an evening, and then I try not to eat after that. And that's what's helping me lose weight. Um, if you watch today's, I've got eyeball snot. If you watch today's video, you'll see that, or you'll hear me say, I am doing this walk today, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, in a fasted state, which helps burn off all that fat, and it's that all that fat that's around your organs that's the problem. The fat on the outside doesn't look very nice, but it's not as good. It's not as dangerous as that's all clogging up all your organs and all that kind of stuff. What's this? I'm tracked for drive car, so can't boot it. But all I did speed stuff when I had motorcycles. Yeah, you must be. Why are you tracked? How old are you? My youngest daughter is 25. She's not tracked anymore. I know most of them are when they're younger. They have one of those trackers fitted, but yeah. I had a heart attack due to COVID jabs. Oh, that's shit, mate. I'll give you a bit of advice. Don't have any more. I didn't know COVID jabs could give you a heart attack. So that's a new one on me. I know some people have had all sorts of side effects from the COVID jab, but I didn't know you could, excuse me, get a heart attack from it. Up your good. You should be taking it easy. Just go around viewing. Don't strain yourself too much. Want to see you. uh, you've got to push yourself, mate. You've got to you've got. It's easy to sit on my arse here with that on and watch YouTube videos all day. It's much too easy. And you need to motivate yourself to get out and do something. If you don't, you just stagnate and all your joints seize up and you get fat and your brain goes dead and all that kind of malarkey. So yeah, that's why I try and get out and do as much as I can. Yeah. Now then, Mara, you must be from round here. Thinking of going to Egypt in October, Pete. Any pointers uh, for some toddy? Not unless it's European toddy. You'll not get any Egyptian toddy there, mate. All the women have to be virgins when they get married. Uh, Otherwise, nobody wants them. So no, you'll not get off with any Egyptian women there, mate. I can guarantee you that. Where's DJ gone? I think he's at home. if it's got any sense anyway. Yeah, it's been mega busy, mate. It really has. It's been pulled out with work. So, well, would you be coming down to Leominster, Herefordshire, to do any videos? I spent quite a bit of time in Hereford years ago. Any plans back to Egypt? Yeah, we're going in November. Um, Not for long, just 2 or 3 weeks. I've booked the flight out there. I've not booked the return flight back, so we'll go, and then when we're ready for coming home, I'll book the flights to come back. But we're on about going end of January, beginning of February. I've got about 9 weeks I can go for there, so a couple of months. So once again, I'll book the flights out there, and we'll stay out there and miss a lot of the cold weather, and then come back when we're ready. For some strange reason, I have been unsubscribed from your channel, and now I'm playing catch up with your videos. You know what that is, mate? Your missus don't like your missus don't like you watching my videos, so she's unsubscribed you when you weren't looking. Evening, Jason. How's it hanging, mate? Evening to everybody in the chat. What would you say is your favourite auditing experience? To be honest, I really enjoy going out with DJ. Um, the stuff we get up to off camera, and the laughing and joking and stuff that we do off camera is absolutely unreal. Now, obviously, I can't put that on because DJ is a faceless channel, so he doesn't show his face. But some of the things we get up to, and the laughs and the jokes we have, and just people coming up and talking to us, laughing and joking and things like that, is absolutely unreal. I don't know DJ Media. I know DJ knows him. Um, I think he's met him as well, but no, I've not met him. I've watched quite a few of his videos, um, but there you go. Have you ever been arrested while auditing? No, I had that woman that policewoman in Gainsborough threatening to arrest me, but no. And then I had another copper that were in Gainsborough as well. They're right coppers, they're right knobs. Threatened to arrest me if I didn't tell him why I was videoing. But here you go. Are you getting the DJI Mini 5 Pro drone coming out soon? As I currently use a DJI Mini 4 Pro. I'm not now. Now I've still got my Mini 3, which I enjoy, but I've got an Air 3S, and apparently the law's changing in January so that I can fly my Air 3S where I fly my Mini 3. So now I'm not going to bother because that Air 3S has got 9 times zoom on it and all sorts of things. So there you go. Or like you do to your past. Yeah, maybe. Whatever it is you're on about, no idea. You've just celebrated your 70th birthday. I'm catching up with you. No, you're in front of me. I'm not 70 yet. I've got a few days. Less than a week. Less than a week. So, no, you're in front of me, mate. Definitely. Off to Egypt soon. Any tips on how not to lose my girlfriend to the locals? Don't offer to swap her for camels because you can't get the camels on the aeroplane. The locals aren't bad, really. Uh, yes, please keep the comments respectful. It'll be the same for the DJI Mavic 3 then, as it's under 900 grams from January, the new rules. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. What's this? From Bonnie, Scotland. I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but worry about the difficulties of it. How hard is it? Also, can you let DJ know Scotland miss you and are thinking of him? I will do, yeah. How hard is it? The hardest bit is thinking of a niche, or as they say in America, a niche, a niche, a niche. Yeah. Um, Finding something to make videos about consistently. So if you've got a hobby, it's great. You know, if you're into fishing, like some people, or cooking, or whatever it is, that's what you want to make videos about. I am going to do a video in a few days of why I originally started this YouTube channel and what motivated me to do it. I'll give you a hint. I was bored, retired and bored. But yeah, the what you need to do is you need to decide what you want to make videos about, and then knuckle down on that. If you've got something that's of interest, people will watch, and there are other people that are making the same or videos on the same subject as you, um, but they're all different. I mean, if you go on and you look at videos about the Action 5 Pro, you'll not see one video about the Action 5 Pro. You'll see hundreds of them, and they're all different. So, just think of something that you're interested in and start making videos about them. Do you have any plans to do another video with DJ? You love the banter. Seriously thinking about it, mate. Seriously thinking about it. Um, the other thing I wanted to ask is like I'm thinking about doing like I mean I know I'm probably going to struggle this Sunday to do a live stream, what with the daughter and all the family being here. But I'm seriously thinking about doing one on a Sunday and perhaps one on either a Wednesday or a Thursday evening for the people that can't get to the Sunday live stream. In fact, I used to do them all the time. I used to take my phone out and I've got the app on here and I'd go and do a video at one place and then I go to the live stream and say, right, that's that video there. We're going down the road now, blah, 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 and do a quick 2 or 3 minute live stream and then go and do another video. And I used to get a lot of people watching, a lot of people commenting on those live streams. So there you go. What's the wildest experience you've had doing an audit? Oh, blimey. I've had some wild experiences. Um, they're all different. They're all different. You know, some people come up and they're quite pleased to see you, and other people want to knock your teeth down your throat and smash your drone and your camera and everything. Um, and I can't. I can't put my finger on the wildest experience. To be fair, I've had some crazy people, um, you know, um, that are like objecting to me videoing. But there again, I've had some really nice people. I did one. It was a removal firm. Used to send stuff all over the world. You know, say you were going to go and live in Australia or Spain or America, they'd come and pack all your stuff up, put it on a container, and ship it out for you. And he'd come up and ask what I was doing. And when I told him, he goes, "Oh, that's great. Yeah, brilliant." you know. And then I've had him trying to grab my drone. That one in York tried to grab my drone till I get him a swift kick in the shin with a steel toe cap, or the one at the haulage firm at Mansfield that tried to grab my camera till I kicked him in nuts. Um, but yeah, all sorts of weird experiences, from the good to the nice people to the idiots. So there you go. Right, has anybody got any more questions? Because I've been on over 50 minutes now. What's this? If you could only audit one more place, where would it be? Also, where would you love to have a tour of? Um, there's not one place in particular that I want to audit. I've been to that many places. What would I love a tour of? I don't know. I would like to see Hawaii, go and have a tour of Hawaii, but I can't see it ever happening. Actually, I want to go to Goa. I'd love a tour around Goa, see the elephants and all that kind of stuff. And I've been talking about this with Mrs. PJ. Do you fancy, you know, um, do you fancy a trip to Goa and go and see everything? And she seems quite responsive, you know. Going to Egypt's all right, but it's getting a bit like a second home, same old, but with sunshine. so yeah, we went to Spain earlier this year, and we really really enjoyed it because it was just somewhere different. But yeah, I really fancy Goa. I might start. I might start having a look at it and see if I've got enough pocket money. That's Mrs. PJ. If you can hear her telling dog off, he must be up to something. He's a bug at pup. Yeah, he's 9 months old. I don't know if he'll make 10. Yeah, it was a good question, mate. Definitely. Right. Anyway, I'm about done. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody. I'll see you soon. Just got to figure out how to start. I say this every time. I've got to figure out how to do this end broadcast. There we go.